Every morning, James woke up before the sun, brewed his coffee, and kissed his little daughter, Emma, goodbye before heading out for work. Life hadn't been easy since his wife passed away, but he had learned to keep going one day at a time. Some mornings were harder than others, yet he found comfort in his routine. On his way to work, he always passed the same little coffee shop, where a woman named Clara stood outside, struggling with a heavy bag of groceries. James noticed her the first time when his heart just ached seeing her struggle. Without overthinking, he walked over and helped her carry the bag inside. She had smiled then, a little embarrassed but grateful. The next morning, the same thing happened. And the next, soon it became a routine, James helping Clara with her groceries, exchanging small talk, smiles, and sometimes laughter. They never talked about much, just the weather, the little joys of life, and occasionally the hardships they faced. James never thought much about it, except that it felt nice to help someone and see her smile. Weeks went by, and those small encounters became the highlight of his mornings. Clara started sharing little things about herself, her love for painting, her struggles with her job, and the way she often felt invisible in the hustle of the city. And James began to share pieces of his life too, the challenges of raising Emma alone, his dreams and his fears. Then one morning something changed. Clara looked at him with a seriousness he hadn't seen before. "James," she said, "I don't know if you realize this, but every morning when you help me, you're reminding me that there's still kindness in the world. You've given me hope when I felt so alone." James froze. He had never thought of his small act of helping as something that could mean so much to someone. His chest tightened, and for a moment he felt a lump in his throat. She continued, "You don't know this, but I've been going through a really rough time. Seeing you every morning reminded me that not everyone is selfish. Not everyone walks by without caring. You've changed my life without even knowing it." James felt something shift inside him. All those mornings of helping, which had seemed so ordinary, suddenly felt extraordinary. In that moment, he realized that small acts of kindness aren't ever wasted. They ripple out in ways we can't always see. From that day forward, James and Clara's morning meetings were different. They talked more deeply, shared more laughs, and sometimes even dreams. And though James still had the weight of single parenthood on his shoulders, he now carried it with a lighter heart, knowing that in helping someone else, he had also found a friendship, and maybe even a kind of love that would change both their lives forever.